Hey guys, Dustin with the PPC Pros. Want to talk about setting up AdWords remarketing using the global site tag, and let's jump right in. Alrighty, so here we are in AdWords. Basically what you need to do is simply log into your AdWords account, click on the wrench icon right here, and we are in the Audience Manager. So click on that. Once you're here, you'll probably have some audiences. If not, create one, but go ahead and hit Audience Sources. Since we're going to be using the AdWords tag, you just have to look for this section, hit Details, scroll to the bottom, or actually you can't even scroll, and you can see AdWords tag, Set up Instructions and Tag. So this is the tag we're going to copy. And basically what you want to do is make sure you have this pasted on every page of your website within the head tags. And it's probably better to have it higher up in the head section, in my opinion. That way there's no delay in firing. So that's what I would recommend. The way I have this installed on our website is actually with AdWords and analytics together in one global site tag. So the global site tag with the new AdWords interface, Google has decided to use this for remarketing. In the old days, the remarketing pixel and the analytics pixel were separate things. Analytics started using the global site tag, and now AdWords does as well. So really the way you can do it is have one global site tag, and there's these G tag config snippets that you would add, one for AdWords and one for analytics. It doesn't matter where you grab the global site tag, because the one from analytics will work with this little snippet for AdWords, and vice versa. This AdWords one will work for the little snippet for analytics. So you only need one tag, you just need this little section for both. And I'll show you how I have it set up on our site. We're not using the AdWords version, we're using the one from analytics, but it's literally the same thing. Doesn't matter which one you use, doesn't matter at all. If you want to use Google Tag Manager, excuse me, go ahead and click this right here, and all you're going to do is grab this conversion ID. We'll talk about Google Tag Manager and setting it up on this video, but troubleshooting will probably be another video. So if you want to use Tag Manager, you can just go ahead and grab this conversion ID, and what you're going to do is basically go to Tag Manager. You're going to just call this remarketing if you want, right? I'm not going to actually create this tag because I don't need it, and we're not using Tag Manager, but you would just simply go to AdWords Remarketing. That's where you'd paste that conversion ID, and you can pretty much leave all the advanced settings alone. There's really no need to mess with them unless you want to. If you know what you're doing, great, no problem. You would just save this tag. Eventually you would give it a trigger, which is a page view, and then you would make sure that it's present on all your pages. So once again, Tag Manager we'll leave for another video, but this is as simple as it is to set it up by using the conversion ID. If we go back here, what we want to do is, let's just say we're going to grab this tag and copy it. Then you want to go to your website. In this case, we'll go to ours, and I've already got this installed. But what you want to do is paste it between the head section of every page on the site. And in order to check it to make sure it's firing properly, what you want to do is use something called Google Tag Assistant, which is this Chrome extension right here. It's free. It's great. It'll check your analytics as well as AdWords tags, as well as Google Tag Manager tags. So it's very handy to make sure everything's installed correctly. If you look right here, you can see this little green smiley face, which means the tag is installed correctly. This little blue smiley face, it's still installed correctly, but it could be done, it could be optimized better. So there's a non-standard implementation. Doesn't matter, it will still work. And what you notice here is, I'll show you what the page source looks like, but you can see there's three tags. It says global site tag, and it's got the analytics UA number below it. You see Google Analytics tag with the UA number, same one, and then remarketing tag. So it looks like you've got three tags. Reality is it's just one tag with both the AdWords snippet, as we saw over here, this little guy here, and it also has the analytics snippet. So if I go to the page source, and we go to this tag. So this is the global site tag, but once again, like I said, I grabbed it from my analytics account. It makes no difference. The only difference is the way it looks in the source code, and also the fact that Global site tag has a UA number. If it was the one that we just saw here in AdWords, you would see an AW number underneath, basically right here. You'd see a AW 8149, the number right here. So really no difference. But if you look, all we did was we grabbed, this was the little config section for AdWords. So I grabbed this tag from analytics and I said, hey, let me add my AdWords config little snippet there so I can track both with one code. And it's as simple as just grabbing this section, copying it, pasting it into the code, and saving it on your page, and that's it. You're good to go. So this is how you install it, and this is how you double check to make sure it works. Just use Tag Assistant, make sure it's green or blue, and you're good to go. If you have any questions about it, about this installation or about using Tag Assistant to make sure it works, let me know. The big thing is making sure you have it in the right part of the site, in the head section, at the top of the page, and make sure you've installed it correctly, and you should be good to go. We'll probably do another video in the future about troubleshooting the tag with Google Tag Manager, but honestly, I'm not using it on this site, and we don't use it much, so I did not do it this time. So let me know if you have any questions. Hope you found this helpful, and take care.